There we go. Good Thursday morning, everybody. It was on the wrong one. It wasn't on the multi-streaming. But here I am. I hope everybody's having a great Thursday so far. So excited. A few things to share about. I've been doing some mask making because I'm kind of stuck at home and, nothing to do. So anyway, when you join, if you're on YouTube, hello Facebook, please say hi to me, because if you don't say hi to me, I don't know you're there because of my whole setup. Let's just jump right into it. I've got a fun thing that we're going to do with this box, saving it from the bin. I want to show you some fun things to do, and I've got a share day, so I'm going to start with that first, and I'm announcing the Sorry Silk subscription box is opening right now. An email should go out today. You should be able to sign up for it if you're interested. So if you are, just let us know. And I'm getting ready to share what's in that box, and we're going to be using it for today. Lots of things to do. And I'm going to be opening up my membership group that is chatting, and that's creating with the creator, which is good morning Tracy. That is it's a going to be a monthly devotion and crafting hour with moi. We're gonna do it together. I'm trying to work out so it's a Zoom, which would be really fun, and so that I can run through switchers so you can see what we're doing. And then at the end, I can open up for questions, live questions, which would be really fun. That's what I'm hoping to. Now, and if it grows to be huge, which that would be amazing, but I don't know. So anyway, we're working on that. And what you do with that membership, I've decided to make it $7. You get an hour craft that's only with you all. It's solely you all. You also get digitals for me, anywhere from 2 to 5 a month, that I design, and then we do a devotion that I will bring to the table that I'm just praying about that God will share with me. So I think that's super fun, and then we'll have our own little group that we can get together and chat and ask questions and create stuff. So that's super fun, and it's creating with the creator. Let me show you my little design. There you go, and that is what it is. Super excited about that because God laid that on my heart a long time ago. All right, let's just get to it. Hi, Danielle. Thank you for joining me over on YouTube. I appreciate that. So let's start with the Sorry Silk and subscription box. The Sorry Silk and trim box. It's just mine. I should know that. Anyway, okay. We're going to cut down and we're going to pull up so y'all don't see all of my mess. Good morning, Kath. Oh, honey. Thank you for staying up for me. That's so sweet. Please don't fall. Please don't fall. Woo! That's a little... Let's put some weight back there. There we go. My stand is not... I'm just off my game, y'all, in every possible way. I'm going to pull it back a little bit. It's messy around here. Y'all just going to have to see it. Okay, I just want to keep you in. Come on. There we go. So, and I can't find my labels, so I went with black and white today. Hi, Ann. And that's just this month. So, and they also went out late, and I'm really sorry about that. Guys, I'm on a brand new learning curve here, and I'm just trying to figure it all out. So let's look at the box. I went with summer colors. I went with something that's fun, and I thought we could use for different applications. So I'll show you what we did. And I've just ordered for July. All right. Let's set this aside. That's the extra. So you get this gorgeous kind of gray blue, and it is different. It's not my typical. It's a little sheerer, and it might be a little stretchy in areas, so it would be a really fun neutral if you need it. How fun is that? And then there's this pale blue, which is gorgeous. I went with primary and secondary colors and then various shades thereof. So let's do all the blues. And then this really good navy blue, which is super fun. or royal blue. So this would totally work. Good morning, good morning. Hey, Shannon. And these are kind of the blues. So you'll see I kind of went with a primary, secondary color. Kinda. Some. There's no green because we just did a big giant green box. So here's pink. This is a really pretty, it's not fuchsia, but it's like a bright raspberry. It's not a shoot, I don't know what it is. You know what, I mean, it's a really good pink. Sometimes pinks are like psychedelic. It's not that. And then this is a really pretty red. It's a little burgundy, but it has a couple of different colors in it you may get. Because when I get it from a wholesale, you just don't know. But it's going to also go good, and it'll be a good red. Finding a really bright red is hard. So that's the reds. And then here's the yellows, which are, one is like almost a chartreuse, which I think is fun. Yeah, that royal blue is pretty. That chartreuse, it's a real pretty chartreuse. And then this is pretty yellow, which, let's keep that, which is totally fun. Is my fan too loud? Can y'all hear that? Good morning, everybody. Donna, good morning. Good morning. So that is just a true yellow, and it's got a little burgundy on it, because you never know what you're going to get with these, but I love them. Okay, and then I have this orange, which is a really good orange. I just don't have to unroll it. Look how pretty that is. And then I have a purpley lilac, kind of lilac color, which I think is really pretty. And it has some darker tones with it, but it's beautiful. And then I have a really fun kind of ombre purpley one, purpley pinky. But I'm counting it as one of my purples. And it even has just, so it's all kind of variegated. Yes. I could probably come up, I think I might have like 4 extra boxes if anybody wants to buy this one. I may have that. So yes, and I can actually get it shipped out. So I think I have 4. I'll have to look and see. I think I have 4. So yes, but how fun is that? And then the extras, because I always send extra. So here's the thing. I ordered this because I thought it's different. And it was just, I liked all the higgity piggity bits on it. And it said 45 yards. And it was 8. Okay, Donna. Lee, can you put a link up for us? Would you mind to do that for me, my love? And I got 8 yards of this. So you all get 6 inches. Okay? Sorry. That just is what it is. And then this one is almost a yard. It's like 20 inches, and it's really good because you always send something a little free. And I'm also going to put up in the group, if you're in the group, I'm going to, because it's late, I want to apologize to all my subscribers, because first of all, if it's late, sorry, this is a monthly subscription box. So once you sign up, this is a one and done. If you want to get into the subscription box, you can, they're called Sorry Silk Ribbons. You can get, you can get this box one and done, or you can, and if you want to go on and sign up for the subscription box, I'm opening it back up, because it had been closed while I was moving, and I'm still moving. I didn't know. Anyway, yeah. And because I'm late, sorry, I lost my train of thought. Because I was very late, but I hope everybody understands that. And as a little grace, I'm going to give you some digitals for free, and they will be on the Facebook group, in the group on Facebook that you can download. If you're not on Facebook, just message me, send me an email or a message through the Shopify website, and we will send you the link for those and send those to you. Okay? So, and with each subscription, you get this super cute little box. Typically, it's colorful and way prettier than this, but we're just doing what we can do. Okay? So, but you save these. Don't throw these away, guys, because they fit down in a drawer perfectly, and you can use them. They're going to be banged up a little bit, but who cares? You can cover them with paper or something, but you can label them, and you can use them as storage in a drawer. They fit down inside a drawer, like a regular drawer, pretty easily, and they are great for organizing. Yeah. So how fun is that? Okay. Donna, it's coming up, so just hang on a bit, okay? We will get that for you in just a minute. So I'm just going to put this aside, and we're going to create with this. I'm also going to turn my fan off because now I'm freezing to death. So just look at those pretty things. Woo! Okay. It's cold here. It's like 45 degrees. Donna, it'll be up before the end of my live or right after my live. So just enjoy this, and then we'll get you there, okay? And if, I might be able to do more than 4, I don't know. So if it sells out, message me. I can probably pull up another one. I might be able to get another one. Okay? We're going to create with these, but just in a minute. I did some mass making yesterday because I always have to make something. And I watched this really cool video, and she made the funnest pockets. I'm going to show it to you done, and then we'll show you how you make them. So I've got 2 sizes. And then how we use them. Okay, let me find a little, there we go. So, these are, and now they're kind of off, but we're going to decorate one. You have 1, 2, and then you have a third right there. That's kind of right there. And then you have a little bitty one, like tuck right there. So it's almost like 4 pockets. And if you put it in right way, you can make a side pocket. You can have almost 5 pockets with this, which is totally fun. And then it's bigger this way. So you can have, with a bigger sheet, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you could glue it in right to the side. So I'm going to show you with a bigger page so that you can see it. We're going to use this bug one. I'm just going to straighten it up a bit. It needs to be a little skinnier. I'm saving those bugs. We're going to save the bugs because I like them. All right, here, let's get another one. And you can make it with vintage paper. You can make it with, magazines. You can make it with any kind of paper you want to. It needs to be kind of more of a, just skinnier than that. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Lee. Thank you. Okay. So this is how she made this pocket. It's super easy. All right. I'll drop a link to it. So you're going to do, you're going to go up and just try to line those up somewhat even. Okay. And then you fold it. Okay, that's your first fold. So that may not be super even. Let me see if I can straighten that out. Maybe that's what I was doing wrong. There we go. Kind of, sort of, maybe. All right, doesn't matter. Then what you're going to do is you're going to fold in one side. So if you notice this side, this doesn't have an extra fold. This has the extra fold right here. So you fold in one side and then you fold in this side. And there you go. You have the pockets. Okay, I'm going to show them to you. That's all we did. We folded up and we just tried to line up this, and I probably should line that up a little bit better. You want to try and get this even right there, but if it's not, they're cattywampus. Oh, wow. Yeah, well, you're going into fall, sweetie, right? And so it was like 80 yesterday. It's crazy. So I'm a little chilly today. I'm going to show you all the shirt I have on today, too. I found it when I was shopping with my sons. So this goes underneath it because there's no little loop. And you put this right there, which you make sure you have the folded part right there on the front because it gives you that extra little tuck spot. And then all you do with this, you have 2 little glue spots. Thank you for converting your Celsius for us, Kath, because this yank, so what they call this in the States, is not super smart when it comes to conversions at all. I just know that liter is, I know 2 liter, I know 1 liter, 2 liter, because we do have liters, and a kilometer is a little, I kind of know that, and a meter, I know kind of, but not, I grew up, I'm old school, I'm old. Today is one of my dear friend's birthdays. So if Stephanie, you're watching, happy birthday, my friend Stephanie. Yeah, so there it is. Look how easy that was, y'all. Boom. And you got a pocket. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now my husband's on the call right here, so if you hear anything crazy, it's him. All right. He's working on a big project. All right, so I made a bunch of these. I did a huge bunch of mass making. So, and then I went in and I watercolored some. How fun is that? That I just wanted to zhuzh up. Oh, and then I made a different one. So how fun, I just did some, I watercolored, I also did some autumn, yeah, yep. Wow. Oh, winter. I guess that's right. I'm sorry. Kath, you know I'm brain damaged, so Grace. I'm just, I have one of my former students, one of my faves. She is living in Sydney now, just had a baby. And she, you know, I just can't believe she left me, but she found an awesome guy and she's loving it. So, all right, so I just did some distress oxides. Duh. I did a bunch of that. And I also, these are two little pockets. That's a pocket I made. This is from my live the other day. I just made some really journaling cards out of paper, so I can show you how to do that if you want to. And I did this the other day on the IOD, and I just thought it needed a little more zhuzhing, so I went in with some watercolor and zhuzhed it up, which I liked. This one, then I made this, and I did some oxides. This has some oxide on it. Isn't that kind of cool how the colors, I just think it's fun. I was just using any color I could. I did that the other day, which is fun with watercolor, and then just stamp the stamp right there. Okay, so this is a really easy pocket. I can show you how to make that if you want me to. So I just was making, look at all that I made. I made a bunch because I have nothing. I made this one. That's an easy pocket to make. I just have lots of time to create right now because I don't know when I'm going to get in my shop. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I keep saying that. This is a fun one. That's just watercolor with that gold. Oh, I am not yawning because of the company. Okay. There we go. How fun. So we're going to zhuzh that up with some of our Sari Silk. But what I wanted to do too was take this Belvita box. I don't know how you say it, but anyway, I just finished it today, and I was getting ready to toss it, and I thought, don't toss it. Don't toss it. Do not toss it. Okay, I'm going to look right here to pull this apart. Let's see. Don't toss these, guys. This is, you know, it's not free because you bought it, but you're usually buying it for the inside stuff, but seriously, this is good cardstock. I'm just going to tell you, especially if you open it up better than I did. Right there. Now, typically, I would use my cutting board. But guess what I don't have? It's somewhere in the bowels of my new shop, and I can't find any of my tools. So I am having to just totally work off the cuff. I am going to cut those off. It's one. And then I'm going to... cut this right. Let's turn that way, Beth. You're a lefty. Cut this way. Come on. Hold your tongue just right, and you can get it. I'm just trying to get that groove, you know? And I'm being lazy cutting it together because I don't want to cut it separate. You can make totally fun little tags out of these. Easy tags for, like you could go in, like for your... If you had it, you could just cut them, but I'm just going to do a little tab like this. Maybe cut it this way since I'm better this way. Kind of. It's not great, but we'll work on it. There you go. So then I have, let's cut this off. We're going to trim it all up because I've done a terrible job at what's new. This is good where I didn't tear it. That's a good piece of cardboard. And then this little tab we need to get rid of. And a cutting board is way quicker and way more precise. All right. And now we have a book with a perfect spine. Now that's kind of big. I could do it like this. I've never done one this big, but we could use them as pockets, make little, you know, pockets to go. There's somebody walking around upstairs. Don't know who that is. My dog Molly, she hears me down here and she starts barking because she can't find me and she thinks somebody is hurting me. So fun. She was barking yesterday. I don't know if anybody could hear her or not, but we are just working with what we've got. So that's a little, I'm wondering if, I think what I'm going to do is just, I don't know. Let's measure it. Let's see if we can measure it, make it work. And we'll make some pockets. We'll make a pocket out of the edges. Let's just measure. Let's use our measuring tool here, not just for tearing, but for measuring. So it's like 5, you know what I'm going to do? I'm not even going to do that. I know they're even because for the most part, so I'm just going to measure in like 1.5 inches on both. Okay, like right there. Let's just do 1.5 inches, approximately. Okay. And let's see how this goes. You know, if it, listen, what's the worst that can happen, guys? I'll just recycle it anyway. I was going to recycle it. I'm not throwing it away, but yeah. So, you know, the worst that could happen is that I totally screw it up, and, you know, I'm going to try and fold it like that and see if we can kind of get it straight. Anyway, any questions? Y'all are being really quiet. What's going on? Nobody's talking to me. Don't do that. Y'all know I hate not to be talked to. I hate to be like I'm alone out here. So yes, I'm just folding that in. If you're wondering what I'm doing, this lovely box, it's going to make an amazing little journal, some kind of something. It's a tiny one, but you know, who knows. Okay, so now let's just trim this up a bit. Hi, Cheryl. Thank you for joining us. Okay, it's not completely perfect, but that is okay. I'm okay with imperfection. What I'm going to do right now, we're going to do is we're going to paint this with some white paint. And I'm pretty sure I have some brushes somewhere that I can use. Around here, there we go. I don't have any of my DIY paint. I gotta find it. Okay. And let's just give this a quick coat of white. If I had my DIY paint, I would totally use that, but I do not, so I could grab my acrylics, and then I have acrylics at my house. So we're just gonna give this, just so whatever we put over top of it, it gives us a nice little white base. You know what I'm saying, friends? And then we can cover it with something really, so this is just the initial base of something. Yep. Now, I don't know if any of y'all have seen where I've shared, where I'm going to stick that down in water, where I am going to be doing a, oh, hey! Hi, Miss Patricia. Hi, Pat. Yes, Donna, I'm all about saving, well, okay, I'm about saving the environment and freebies. It's free. We're throwing free stuff away. So we're going to set this way back here to dry. Yep. And then I'm going to throw this, toss this, because it's got paint all over it. I'm also going to clean this up so I don't get paint. And let's decorate. My table isn't very steady. It's just, you know, it's a brand new world for me here in my basement. We're going to let you do that. Okay, so let's use some of our Sari Silk and let's do a little zhuzh with these pockets. I think I want to put just a little bit of glue right there to keep that down so it doesn't, I've got to make sure I stay out, or there we go. Oh, come on. There we go, it's kind of straight. There we go. Because I don't want it to pucker up. I'm just going to put a dab of, just a dab of glue stick. All right. And oh, no, that's not what I need. I have some digitals. I have all kinds of stuff around here. If you could just see my work table, which is a hot mess. I have not done anything else on this, so I'm still working on this. Haven't forgotten that. We'll come back to it. So don't think I've forgotten that. Oh, this would be fun. Maybe we'll do something in my art journal one time because I have it. I didn't realize I had it here. I forgot that. I had a bunch. Okay, here we go. I was like, I have digitals. I know I have digitals. I knew I had digitals here. Let's get this out of the way because it will scratch me, as I have done 1,000 times. That's cute. All right. This is cute. We might be able to cut something out of that. This is a digital set that I found. And let's not put it on the wet paint. I think it's right there. Okay, I think what we'll do is use that little, those are cute little tabs. Okie dokie. All right. And then I also have some little transfers too. I wonder if I've got anything in here that we could use. Any little just greenery bits or something. Maybe we'll pull this out. We could use bits of that on there too as well. All right. Okay. Okie dokie. So we've got that one, and then let's look at, didn't I do a big one? Did I? Okay, let's color a big one. I showed you that, but let me show you how I would zhuzh a big one up. You could always go in and you could chop this. You know, let's see if I can figure out how to make it even. Fold it down. You don't have to, if you don't like those points, you could totally, I mean, you could do it both ways. Let's be honest. We could do it either way, you know? If you wanted to, you could just chop those points off. If you want to make it a little cleaner, I like the points, so I think it's just your option to do either or both. You know, just gives you another opportunity, which we cut that on the back, but that's okay. So how could we zhuzh this up? We could totally stamp over it. I'm looking for my footrest, which I don't have because I don't have my book. All right, let's do a little oxide sprays, shall we? Just a little bit. So we have this. That one's cute. Let's cut. These have pinks and blues. So let's maybe pull that, and then I can pull from the stash. And we can do a cute one like that with one of these. Any questions? And if you want me to look this up, I can. I'm pretty sure this is my porch prints. I think, but I'll have to look that up, and I don't know the name of it. So, but I will give that a gander. Okay, so this is, let's do the salvage patina. I've got a bunch over here that I did. Now we're going to have to move this aside and use this. Okay. A couple of things. I'm just going to and then we're going to add some water to it. And then lay it down. Maybe do a twist. Look at that. Maybe add it on there and do a spray of water. So this paper repels a little bit. It's got like a little coating on it, maybe. Maybe. You know, because it's a little thicker. So, yeah, like that. Okay, and then I want to do a little bit of some brown on there. Maybe we'll just use that. And just to kind of do the edges, just to kind of age it a bit, maybe. Let's hit some water. When I print a color download. Well, hey Kathy, you, I don't know, Donna, it's probably in your inks, it's probably in your printer settings. Are you doing black and white only? You might want to check that out and see. Okay, and then we'll just give that hit a spray. And then we're going to, now because I don't want to waste this, we're going to dry that. I don't want to waste this gorgeousness. I'm just going to take this card and try to sop this up with this card. And I get these from the Dollar Tree, and I love how it could be the printer settings. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. So that is something, I don't think it's the download. Look how gorgeous that is. Oh my gosh. Yeah, check your settings. It could just be black and white only, because I do that sometimes. All right, let's dry this real fast if we can. Okay, I've got my new heat gun. It's not new. So I lost my heat gun for like 3 years, and it was my friend had borrowed it, and I forgot who I loaned it to, and then I got it back. I lost my friend 2 years ago who borrowed it. Well, she turned 50, and we lost her a month later to a massive heart attack, which is just heart-wrenching. So anyway, she had it, and I was like, oh, that's where that was. So yeah, no, yeah, but gets way hotter. This is like just the first step, and it gets way hotter than like, so I try to be real careful with my glass board here. I just wanted some color on there so you could see how you could totally just like, you know, heat it up, just get some heat in there a little bit. It dries really fast. The ink oxide does. While I have this out, I might hit the paint. You can also, yeah, make sure you know, just kind of dab it up if you want to increase it. So I'm gonna put some cute, oh, it's Donna, it's okay. She's in a much better place, and yes, she is so missed, but she's, yeah, I was just like, you had it. Jane was one fun girl. So, but doesn't that give it some really cool, and I'd splattered some gold last night, and I guess it got splattered on it, which I don't mind that, from the watercolor paint. Okay, let's hit this real fast, just make sure this is dry so we can get onto this. Okay, any questions while I'm... Do you have a glass? My board is glass. It's a Tim Holtz Tonic Studios, and it's for a lefty. My friend Lee sent it to me. I got it, and I thought I had ordered it in the middle of the night. And she goes, hey, did you like your board? And I was like, you sent that to me. Love her heart. She's so precious. And she laughed, and I was like, why? And so, yes, I do love it. And it's a Tim Holtz. It's not, it's glass. It is glass. And I'm hoping it's tempered. I sure do use a lot of heat on it, but anyway, almost dry. There's some goopy areas. I can get the goop up. There we go. Let's hit it. That's goopy. We don't need a perfect undercoat. Just sort of. Okay. Oh, that makes it get hot. That makes it go hotter. Seems off to me. All right. So how fun is this? Let's clean all this up. And hopefully it'll dry fast. I don't have my paper towels anywhere. Yeah, I think it's a Tim Holtz Tonic Studio thing. And so I didn't even know about him. And Lee was like, I really feel like you could use this. And was she ever right? Okay, So how would I use Sorry Silk on this? It's obvious, like if I have a tag, I would go ahead, like this would be so fun on the top of this. Let's cut some of this and put that on there. This would be so fun as a tag topper. I mean, I really thought this was going to be so awesome. And it gives you some great, you know, I thought it was going to be such a cute, so I'm just going to wrap it over like that. And because it's got gray on it, and glue that thing right down. That's an awesome way to use your Sorry Silk. That's the obvious way. I mean, if you're into paper crafting whatsoever. And guys, I know I'm doing a lot of paper crafts, but A, I don't have a whole lot of supplies here. B, it is what we're doing right now because it's what I can. Hey, did you all see my post? Guess what's upstairs in my house right now? The new IOD stuff. I got to see it when I was in California, and then I ordered it, and now I have it. And super excited. And I've also got some new stuff's coming with DIY paint. But isn't that cute? So then you can put something right there. Yes. Don't you dare. Don't you dare, Miss Lee. Don't you dare. No, no, no. Okay. So this would fit perfectly in here. Here. So you see how you can use it? So let's talk about how could we, like, I'm going to go in here and just cut this a little bit to show that this is a pocket as well. So it shows some definition a little bit. It's a little off, but anyway. Okay, so let's say I wanted to use, oh my Lord, I keep trying to put my foot up and I can't. Okay, I love this little, it's got sticky stuff on it. Let's cut this out right here. I also want to use some greenery from an IOD transfer that is and leftover extra. So don't ever throw those away, guys, because they're really good for filling in, giving you some background. Like what's also the same for Roy's papers. For any kind, you know, unless it's an inch by inch, that's when I kind of tend to get rid of it. This would be really cute on there as well. So I could tell. So this is the little one we're looking at. We have lots of places. Like I could take this, which is a terrible cutting job. Thank you so much for joining. I'm just a bit of a goober, and I kind of craft on the cuff. And I will try things so you all don't have to waste your supplies. And I'll tell you if it works or not. So we could totally add this right here with this over it like that. Ooh, that's kind of cute. Let's glue that on there, and then we'll tear around. Oh, wait. I got an idea. What am I thinking? I have all kinds of fun stringies right here from when I did my subscription box. We want some strings on there. Let's put, I need some of this blue maybe. Are there any strings on this blue that I could use? Here, I know. So when you get your box, you will have, I leave the strings on here so you can enjoy them as I do. Okay, I don't want the orange. It looks like it's junk, but really there is method to my madness. So I'm gonna do that. I don't mind, there we go. And then we're just going to put a dollop of glue right here. It's a big dollop. It's a big dollop of glue. Let me make sure it's right. And then we're just going to go right on here. And we're just going to slap it right down over top all that string. Okay? So there you go. It's oozing out, but it'll dry. It's a quick grab. Look how cute that is. I'm just going to kind of tear that right there, and I'm just going to tear it. Try not to get glue all over myself. And there we go. Look how cute that is to go right there. Now, if we wanted to have a little greenery behind it, we could come in. Before I do that, let's let that dry. And I'm just going to lay that. Let's just lay that on there. Let's see what we get. Oh, I taped it. That's my old days when I would tape them. I don't know how old this transfer is. I've had it for quite some time. Okay, and we could even go up over the pocket and then just trim it. Transfers are great on paper, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. And if it's just partial, that's totally fine with me too. And once you kind of get it started, it is really awesome. And if a piece doesn't come off well, just lay it back down and burnish it some more. Even where I've got it on that fold, I will go in and I'm gonna just slice it and it'll be great. So hang on, just do a little rub down right there. And then I'm going to, oh, awesome, thanks. I'm going to go right like just barely. I'm just going where that slit is and just trim it right like that. And do one more. I'll hold it up so y'all can see it if you want me to. There we go. Okay, so do you see? I did that, and then I just barely sliced it. Didn't barely, I actually did slice it. But when you lay it back down, you have it. So let's say you don't have a pocket, you don't have something up there. You just have the pocket here. You don't want to put something here. But you can put something there. But if it's empty, you don't have to. This would be tons of storage in here. Then we're going to take this cute little piece that we just did, and we're going to glue it right there over top of it. So we're getting that nice layered zhuzh. Okay, so I didn't use any sari silk, but I did use string from the sari silk. So everything on there is valuable. You could totally go in if you wanted to and line a pocket with it, the sari silk, if you wanted to. You could turn this one back. You could do what, you could go in and do whatever you want, guys, okay? Whatever you want. Good morning, good morning. I'm just gonna try and, I miss my paper cutter. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I like it straight, but God is teaching me so much patience. That's all I can say. Let's get all this out of the way. Okay. He's teaching me great patience. So then we could always go in with one of these. Let's take this one right here. We're just going to, and just add this. I'm going to try and get all the white gone so we don't have to ink or anything. And just glue it down right there. So it's just like a fun little label. Got that pink and that cute blue bird, which we could totally stick like right there, and it would pull it together. You could put pictures, and then it could be like, you know, it could be a tag from a movie, or like I have this, my son got it. It was off of a Christmas card, and it's from his bonus grandma. But you know, that could go, it could go right in here, and he could be saved. Now, is he going to save it? I don't know. He's a guy. You know, they don't tend to do that, but. Anyway, how fun is that? So that's a really fun pocket that you can make whatever you want. And you can make it out of plain paper. You don't have to make it out of old paper. You can make it out of copy paper. Doesn't matter to me. Oh, so my favorite glue, sorry I didn't say this is fabric glue. Oh, thank you, Kath. It's Fabrifix. It's getting close to 1. I'm sorry, I'm going, well, maybe, yeah. It's almost an hour, sorry. It's Fabrifix, Fabri-Tac, 3-in-1. It's by Beacon, all the same. Love it. I use it on everything. And it's a quick grab, and it holds it. I don't sew my stuff much, so it's awesome for that. So here's this fun. I just made this tag. How cute would this be on there? Let's just show you. This is the easiest thing to do with Sorry Silk if you don't want to challenge yourself, which I'm going to say challenge yourself. But this looks a little, this looks a little raggedy, this thing does. And you could even go in and add, you could dye this. Oh, look, we can do that. And you just add that on there. And then you've got like a little rustic tag, which you could totally do. Let me show you. You could totally just do, let's just add a little bit, a little water. And let's get some more of this. Oh, I forgot, we've got that book back there. Okay, I'll show you what we're gonna do. You can go in there, and then you can just wipe it up with this, and then when it's dry, and you just kind of roll it up. Maybe put a little bit more water to make it mesh together, and then you're gonna have kind of an aged piece with it. It's gonna make it look like it's a little, vintage. It can give you to match a little better. Okay, so if you have a white or light colored one, and if you want it to be mauve, if I want to, I kind of took away, you can have it have dark or light bits. You can go back in. It looks like it's kind of grungy. I know, we don't like real dirt. I don't like real dirt, but I love faux dirt. Okay, so now let's look at this book. Oh, this just turned out really cute. Look at that. That would be fun to work with. Okay. We're gonna let that dry, and it would be really cute on here. So you can kind of see the difference if it's grunged or not. I mean, they both look really cute. So it's really kind of what you like. You can also do it with color. You don't have to use the dark colors. All right, so this is pretty dry, I feel like. This, and what I would end up doing is I would cover this with some type of paper. Honestly, because I don't have a whole lot with me, I would just take, oh, you know what we could do? Let me find, hang on. So, where is it? No, what is it? Hang on. I've still got to make digitals of that. We could just take, let's take this book. Wait. I think I have some pages that are older. No, that's Dollar Tree books pages. Hang on. I know I have some. Okay, here's the thing. You could even take just plain paper like this if you wanted to cover it up, okay? This is just, go in and just cover it with any kind of paper. We could dye it, we could do anything. You don't have to do, just get any kind of light paper that you want. This is some kind of art paper, I don't know. That we could just go in, let's just use this, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm just going to go right here like this. I'll show you how I cover it, and then we're gonna get off. Okay, I'm just going to use this right here because I got it, and it'll dry fast. We're just gonna give this a quick zhuzh of glue. And lay it down right like that. And I'm gonna use this because I don't have anything else but to try and, you can still see that Velveeta, don't worry. It's not gonna stay that way. Then I'm going to go in with this and do this side. I'll show you real quick. Real fast. Is this fast enough? Because I know we've got to get to our days. I gotta go check my the new shop. I want to see. I gotta grab some stuff out of it, and there we go. So, and let's just. And if you left this underneath it though, you covered it with paper, it would give you some really neat kind of words and stuff. So, I mean, you don't have to cover it if you don't want to. Okay. So then you're just going to fold it over, but there's a little method to my madness, so hang on, I'll show you. It will kind of help those edges a bit. I will go in, and wherever there's like a fold right there, I will just go in a little bit and just take out a little bit of a rectangle so that, and I'll show you why we do that. Just a bit of one, and we'll do it right here as well. It's not looking super straight, but that's okay. This will be for display only. Does anybody know that line from Toy Story, or was it Toy Story 2? When he got fixed, when Woody, and they put him up on the shelf, and he said display only because his arm was all messed up, so nobody's supposed to play with him. You know, Woody's whole life was being played with by Andy. Someone said they're coming out with another Toy Story. So see, we did that right there. And what happens is when we're opening it and we're using it, it will make these hinges, because this is our spine and our hinge, a lot more pliable. Okay, let me get off of here, go solo, and pull back a bit so y'all can actually see me working, because you can't see me working. And then this one, you do the same thing here, because it's got a little bit of a hinge, and it's because I didn't make sure. If you're going to cut, try to do it with some kind of straight line, because, and this kind of balls up a little bit like rubber cement, and all that's going to be covered anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Good morning, Miss Ellen. You're catching the tail end, but you can catch the replay. I would love that. Guys, I would love any kind of stars, anything that you can, or shares. I really appreciate that. I am, for those that were on the wait list, if you were on the wait list for the subscription box, I will be doing a giveaway, and I'll be announcing that soon. I'll probably be going live tomorrow again at 10. So, you just want, and guys, you want to know how you learn to do all this? Not I'm bragging, but guys, I learned the hard way, because I gommed it up the first time. You know, I messed up the first time, so that's kind of what you do. Anyway, there we go. So this is going to be easy to do, because it's our pockets. We'll just do quick, but this shows you real fast. Just let me get this off, so I don't have all this extra paper floating around as I'm trying to explain the book to you all. And then while it's still a little, you just want to go in and work your spines so they work. So let's say that's there we go. Then we have the ability to go in and watercolor. I use Fabrifix 3-in-1 or Fabrifix Fabri-Tac 3-in-1. It's all by Beacon, and I feel like it's the same thing. Whatever's on sale. And I did this really fast, so obviously I didn't get it great. I'll just show you all. It's hard to see, but this will be covered on the inside, and then this is the spine. And then you can go in and you can put whatever you want on it and make a cute little art journal or something. So, like this was a cookie box, and I just covered it with old papers. And then what I do in it is whatever I'm working on and creating, I get an idea. If I just want to, sometimes I just want to play. And I think that's one of my favorite verses. Sometimes I just want to get in here and try out things. And I made this, like, that's just a watercolor tryout. You know, I just want to see what collaging looks like, how that feels. This is from a catalog I got in the mail. Our house, I think. Oh, awesome. That's awesome. So I just used all kinds of papers, and they're not even. Some are a little taller than the book, which I don't mind. This is 3 signatures that I sewed in. And, you know, if it messes up, this is just for me. This gives me permission to just play and do anything that I'd like to do. And I have lots of room that I can go in, make notes, or, you know, just get the feel of some paints and colors and everything. So, there we go. All right, guys, 55 minutes. But I'm not on as much as I was. Okay, so subscription box, link in here. I do have a few of the boxes from today, from this month, available, so let me know. Second of all, I'm opening up the subscription, so you will be able to join in June. It should be opening soon this week. If you want to become a member, I think I'll leave it open for a month or so. And then, you know, we'll see. And then I'm starting my Creating with the Creator membership group, and that is like $7 a month, and you get digitals, free digitals. You get a crafting just with me that's solely for you all. I save all my good stuff for you, and we will go live, and it'll either be in Zoom. I'm working out where it's going to be, but I really want to do it with Zoom so that I can do it. It's a devotion with crafting, so it's Jesus and crafts, and Q&As, and we're actually there together, and you can create with me, or and then you can rewatch it over and over. As long as you're in the group, you will have content for that. Also, there is a subscription group on Facebook. Because I was so tardy this month with my boxes, I'm going to be giving you all some free digitals, so get ready for that. And you can just download them from there. You can just, you know, you can just save the image to your phone or your computer. If you have trouble with it, let me know. And that's about everything I've got. So, couple things. We still have just a little bit of room if you're interested in Chosen to Create. And it's a spiritual retreat for creatives. So excited. I am a presenter there. I will be sharing. It's June 15th through the 18th in Adamstown, Maryland at the Claggett Center. It's amazing. I went last year. Loved it. And Kenise asked me to present this year. So I'm so excited. There is a special subscription box just for that. That's in the swag bag. So if you come to that, you get that. The transformation is the word for the event. And I'm going to be talking about the transformation that God has made in me. And we're going to be using things to transform, how we can transform things in a creative way. So that's all I'm going to say. But you will get to I'm doing the very first group, which is exciting. So I can get mine over with and I can enjoy the rest of the week. The rest of the doohickeys, you know, the sessions. But we get to choose our own songs. So if you're interested in that, let me know. It's on my page. I will drop a link in this chat. It's going to be really fun. I would love to see you there. There's just a few spots. So if you want it, you need to go grab it. It's less than a month. So excited. I'm planning on bringing all the stuff that you need. Everything's provided. You just have to come. That includes 3 meals a day, your room every night, all the supplies, and you get to be with Josie and Sally from IOD. If you don't know them, you would want to. Debbie Beard from The Paint, Kenise, Marita. Oh my gosh, I know their names. Oh my gosh. I'm from Kristen Calhoun from She Paints will be there. There's 8 of us, 7 or 8 of us. So excited. Oh gosh, Kim Sprado, she does jewelry. So fun. Oh my gosh, I knew I would do this. I got to make a list, but it's really good, y'all. So go check it out. And if you're interested, we would love to see you there. So the price it's about $900 and something, but that covers all your food, room and board, all your swag. You get all this. You get a big swag bag. You get all kinds of classes. You're getting like 8 sessions. I feel like that is for your room and sessions and your food, guys. It's a great deal. So if you've ever been on a creative treat, that's a good deal. And you get some Jesus too.